Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, guys? This is me, Prodigy, aka Abhishek, and today we are playing some Clash Royale, as you guys can see, obviously. So, I made this deck yesterday or a day after yesterday. Let me show you this deck over here. This is the deck which I am rocking: Elite Barbarians, the Cannon for defense, the Archers for support, and the Ice Golem for a tank, Princess, which can be very annoying most of the times, and Log for countering most of the like Skami or other kind of troops, and also it helps in pushing back the troops, and the Zap, which is very useful in countering the Goblin Barrel for now, because after the update it won't be able to do that. And I wanted a direct damaging card that can damage the tower without any obstructions, so I chose the miner. Also, miner is very useful for countering princesses and elixir pumps, and also doing some damage on the enemy tower, so and at a relatively cheaper price, like 3 elixir cost. So yeah, this is the deck. And before this deck I was using this deck. Let me show you. um Yeah, so here is the deck. I was using a Elite Barbarians and almost the same deck. Instead of the miner I was using Dark Goblin. Now the Dark Goblin, the thing is that it's not very much reliable. You cannot use it, like you cannot drop it in front of any troop because they will just destroy it. So I was facing so many losses, as you guys can see. uh, Here's some friendly battles, but if I could show you, there were so many battles where I lost so many matches, and then I replaced miner instead of the Dark Goblin, which resulted in my first win. So I was pretty much happy. So in this video I'll be showing you some of the replays first of all, and let's see if we could jump into live battle. If we have time, then we will surely do some live battles. Here is a battle. Let me show you the first battle, in which the opponent has Hog, Pump, the 3 Muskets, Elite Barbarians, Ice Spirit, Ice Golem, and the Mega Minion and Zap. So it was a pretty heavy deck on his side, but it would really shine in the overtime, like in the double elixir period. So due to the miner, I was able to win, and let me show you how. So yeah, we are facing Nova from JVG. So he'll start off with the Elite Barbarians, and I'll start off with Archers at the back, which is obviously the best thing to do when you have the Archers. Okay, so yeah, here you'll see he drops off his Elite Barbarians and a Hog. I knocked his Hog and Elite Barbarians with the Log, and drop my Elite Barbarians, and they are very good in countering. As you can see, they defended against the Hog and the Elite Barbarians, and now they're going for the counter attack. As you can see, I dropped my miner over there. I dropped a Zap to reset the tower to focus on the miner, and the Elite Barbarian was able to get off one shot, and now we are in a lead. So as the match progresses, I at this moment I don't know what he had, what his, like I know his main kill card is Hog and the Elite Barbarians, but I didn't know he had 3 Musketeers. So he drops off his Elixir Collector, I drop my Princess, he will drop Elite Barbarians, and I'll counter it with my Ice Golem and Archers pretty easily, as you guys will see right now. And now he'll probably drops his 3 Musketeers, I guess, due to the help of... Okay, so yeah, I dropped off my miner to take out his electric pump, but instead of protecting it, he drops his 3 Musketeers. I tackle it with my Log and Elite Barbarians, and they take off everything right there. One Musketeer was able to get some shots off on my tower, but it's okay. We'll see. At this moment, the game can go anywhere, like at any players. I drop my princess to annoy him, and I was not happy with the placement of my archers right there, because if one of my archers was at full health, then both can do like almost over 500 damage. Now here I again tried to take out his pump with my miner. He drops his elite barbarians. Again I use my cannon and ice golem to counter his elite barbarians. Very good at countering these troops. He drops his 3 muskets at the back. I dropped my log to uh, it was pretty early to drop a log, but it's okay. I took off his hog rider with my cannon and my elite barbarians doing some work there. And then again I dropped my miner. Now my main card, which was doing damage on his tower, was actually the miner the whole time again. And here you can see again I counter his so much elixir worthy push, like a big push with just archers and cannon. So again I will drop my miner there and reset them. As you can see, I will zap them to reset on the miner. The miner is doing some ridiculous amount of damage over there. Now this is a very huge push. I defended by my ice golem, my cannon and archers, and the log to push the hog a bit. Then I drop my miner again. He drops off his 3 musket again. Miner doing chip damage over there. He pushes counter. He actually pushes again by 3 muskets and this and that and everything. And I counter it with elite barbarians. So at this moment, I believe elite barbarians are very good. As you can see, I dropped my miner and drop off a log. And due to the frost nova of ice golem, they were quite slow at that time, so the miner was able to take his tower down, and a miner for the win. So yeah, that was the first match, and due to the miner I was able to win that first match. Now moving on to the second match, I was doing each and everything wrong. I don't know why, but yeah, it was there. Let me show you in a bit. So yeah, we are facing Lenny from 3014 clan, and he's a level 10. Okay, he's a level 10 guy. He'll start off with the Sparky. Obviously he's Sparky at the back. I start off with the princess, just normal stuff going around right now. And the Spark is coming from the other side. Okay, I dropped my ice golem so that it could protect the my princess in case he drops off any of the troops to kill my. And here's the big mistake. I logged his princess, and now I don't have any card to tackle his goblins, and they will take my tower down very early in the game. So at this, and also my elite barbarians were tackled very well by this Skelly army, and I didn't have anything to counter those troops as well. So at this moment I am pretty much helpless, but I believe that I would be able to take his tower pretty easily later in the game, because our deck shines most in the double elixir period. I again drop my archers to tackle his army and also do some damage on his tower. He drops off his furnace and princess. I will log it, as you guys can see. Now he'll drop off his goblin barrel, I guess. So one advantage I also had here is that his furnace was only level 7, producing level 9 fire spirits that my tower can one-shot them. So that wasn't a problem at all. The only problem was that he had a zap bait deck, we can say. Okay, so I hear the miner is coming. I drop my archers to take care of his minion horde, and he has done quite amount of damage on our left tower also, but we are progressing slowly on his right tower, or his left tower, if we see by our perspective. I knew he will drop off his Kami, but my zap was very off there. Now he drops off his Sparky again. At this moment I was again confident, but see, I wasted my 3 elixir by sending off a miner, and now I don't have any card to counter his goblins, and they will do again some deadly amount of work. I zapped his Sparky took his Sparky with my elite barbarians. Now the scum is doing work. I thought this was our princess, and I was wondering why he's not taking this Kami, but yeah, it's his princess, and our princess will take down his princess and also went down by this fire spirits. And at this moment, I cannot do anything. Like, I don't have anything to do. I cannot drop off anything. The miner won't be able to do that. He's just wasting some goblin barrel over there, and that was a loss. I did so many mistakes over there. I shouldn't have logged his princess on the first turn in the starting of the game. And yeah, that was the first mistake which I did that took us down in this game. So moving on to the next battle with this deck, we're facing this guy from Japan, and he's rocking a Golem and Elite Barbarian deck. I think Nick at Night made this deck, and he's also using Electro Wizard. So it was very I would say interesting battle, because we beat someone with so much it was very interesting game because we beat someone with so powerful troops. So let me show you this battle right now. So Yasuo, we're facing him. He's also level 10, and most probably he'll drop off his electric collector right now, as you guys will see in a moment. And as usual, best thing to do is drop archers, split them at the back. The best thing to do, I drop my princess to get to my miner and take off his pump, as you can see. And I zapped the archers right there. Yeah, I did, and that bring his elixir pump to almost 0 health. So it was a positive elixir trade for us, and also we did some kind of damage. Now he drops his elite barbarians. I counter him easily again, as you guys have seen in the previous match with ice golem and archers, and took his archers with the cannon because I don't wanted to take any damage on my tower at this moment, because I didn't knew what his skill card was except for the elite barbarians. So he drops off his golem. Like, this is not the way you play the golem decks. Golems are used in the very end time, like almost on the double elixir time, because at this moment I could have dropped my elite barbarians for the other side, but I decided to wait and counter his golem and then go for the counter push. As you can see, the elite barbarians are taking care of the golem very easily, very greatly, and taking that golem before he can do some crazy amount of damage on our tower. And also now they are going for the counter push, and he let the elite barbarians take off one shot on his tower. So that was good on our side. Again, I'll drop my miner to take care of his elixir pump, but he was smart. He used his wizard to tackle my miner and save his pump. Now here is a time when this deck actually shines, in the double elixir time. Okay, he has a pump down. Now he'll be able to use his golem easily. I logged his princess because I don't want any free damage, and princess is very annoying, as we know, and that's why we are using it on the left side. And just by dropping off princess, we have done so much of damage over there. Like, just see, princess doing some crazy amount of damage. And again, I will counter his elite barbarians with ice golem and archers, and also the archers will be able to take off his golem. And I logged his princess, drop my elite cannon over here to protect my tower, and drops my elite barbarians to take care of his wizard. And then the elite barbarians will return for taking care of the golem, and he drops off his elite barbarians. I drop my golem, and that one archer is still alive. I'm at this moment pretty much neglecting on my left side, but drop off my princess, and he kind of ignored this moment. I don't know why. So yeah, he gives up his tower. He knew he couldn't have that because we had the miner and the princess, which is very annoying, and his deck was pretty heavy and he don't know how to use it. So yeah, that was we could say a lucky win for us, but it feels good, okay, right? Now we are facing in the next battle another person from Japan. I cannot pronounce his name. So he's again using giant elite barbarian Sparky deck, something off meta, which I really like people if you use off meta decks. So I don't know if I wanted to show you this or not, but let me see if I have another battle for you. I think okay, yeah, we'll watch this battle. Okay, so we are facing this guy from Japan, which I am unable to pronounce his name. Also a level 10, have a giant elite barbarian, minion horde, wizard, and princess, I guess, and Sparky, and elixir collector. Yeah. So he'll start off with elite barbarians at the back. I dropped my elite barbarian in the front because they were the only thing that he could have used at that time to counter us. But I dropped my golem here, ice golem, and just look at this. The log is so worthy at this moment that we can tell, and that's why Supercell is nerfing them. And look at his right tower. Our elite barbarians has done some crazy amount of damage on his tower. It's in 965. Now he'll drop off his pump, and as we know, we'll counter his pump with our miner. So miner take down his pump to almost half health. His wizard were able to take our miner down, and now I'll drop my elite barbarians to counter his wizard first, because we know the rule that we counter our supporting troop first and then the main troop. So he drops off his what is this, bomb tower, which we don't see in this higher arena. And look at that, on the left side our elite barbarians were able to take only one barb was able to hit one shot. And now again I took off his elite barbarians with my ice golem, cannon, and some archers. Very easy to counter if we use it in a nice way, like if we know how to use them, then elite barbarians can be easily counterable. However, they are very scary when you don't have anything to defend, right? And that's why they are getting enough. Again he drops off his elixir pump. I counter it with miner. He drops his wizard, and on the right side you can see he completely ignores the princess, and our princess was able to take his tower down. I dropped my ice golem on that side because he drops his minion horde on that side and zapped them also. And now he used his mirror to send his minion horde again, and drops again his elite barbarians. Again we counter it with ice golem, princess, minions, and they will also be able to take down his wizard. Now our elite barbarians will do some great amount of damage, as you guys will see, because he doesn't have anything to counter them. Only 2 elite barbarians did some great amount of damage. He completely ignores the princess, and that's why he lost his tower on the right side, and now the game is ours. So yeah, this was also great win for us, I would say. So well, yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys will enjoy this deck using it if you wanted to use it. Pretty good deck. Even after the nerf, I guess this deck would be very good for the usage and will give you some very good results in the matches because it has the log which can counter the goblin barrel. As we all know, the goblin barrel would be very popular after the nerf of Zap, and Zap can still take care of this Kami, I guess. So it is also very important to carry, because most of the people will use Kami to counter elite barbarians, because elite barbarians are still very strong. Even after the nerf, they would be quite competitive, I guess. So yeah, that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, where I will be uploading some more Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, and some other games content. Thank you and peace out.